So today first I am going to show you how to create an Android virtual device. Assume that you don't have a real device to debug your application or run your application which you created. Okay?
Yeah.
So let's start a new Android project which we already created. So just I'll do one thing. I'll import the new project. So just check it out how to open a new project. Open an existing Android project. Choose this option and it will ask you to browse your program. So it is there in D drive under Sanjana's work. Just go there, yeah, expand it and click on this Hello World application. Just press OK. Project. So expand your app inside Java, inside this particular com.dreams.hello world program. So we have our main activity.java, so which is an application logic where we write, and inside resources go to layout, and this is our XML code where we design our UI part. Okay.
Yeah.
So now we'll see how to run this application. Yesterday we didn't see anything, right?
Yeah.
So now just I'm moving my window a little bit. Fine. So if you want to run your application, either you require a real device or a virtual device. A virtual device, AVD, we call AVD, Android Virtual Device. So what is mean by a virtual? So it may be, everyone feels that it exists but it doesn't exist. So here the same way, Android Virtual Device, AVD. In other languages like iPhone, iOS and all, they call simulators. Here we call this is an emulator. So now let us see the process of creating Android virtual device. In the toolbar, you will find this AVD manager. Okay, this is one option, or else you just go to Windows tab, not Windows tab. Just let me, yeah, Tools, Android, and inside that you have Android AVD manager. So you can choose this also. Sometimes you may not see AVD manager option directly at toolbar, but Studio is defaultly providing that option. If something happened and that might be vanished away or maybe hidden, so in that case go to tools and choose your option Android, uh, and then go to AVD manager. Just select this, and here if you have already created something it will show like this, but if you are trying to create for the first time this will be an empty window. So to create a new virtual device, go to create virtual device option at the bottom left, click on this button. It will open a new window to choose your category, phone category, tablet category, Wear category and TV category. So if it is a tablet, these are options, and that is how it's going to look like. Here you can see that Nexus 10 how it's going to look like. If you take Nexus 7 7-inch tablet in a portrait mode, so you can see how it's going to look like, and you see this Wear, which is a square, and if you want to go with Android Wear with round, it's going to look like this, and you choose TV. So it's around 1920 pixel by 1080 pixel. It is 15 inches, sorry, 55 inch screen. Okay.
Yeah.
So now I am going with the category of phone, and you can choose any of your options like Nexus S, Nexus 1. These are all the Google default devices available in the real world. So you can choose whatever you want. If you see the FWVGA, WVGA, so these are all nothing but the densities. So here we work with the densities. If you see that rightmost, there is a tab called density, HDPI, 560 DPI, and double X HDPI. So we have different kind of densities like low density, medium density, high density, extra high density, double X high density, and triple X is also going to be released soon, and I hope it may be already in the market. So I hope you already have a device. You can check with the resolutions. If the resolution is 480 by 800 with HDPI and 480 by 800 with some LDPI is also available, sorry, MDPI is also available here. Okay. So depends upon that. You choose your factor. Just for now I am going with Nexus S. Okay. I'll go with Nexus S, or you can take anything actually, Galaxy Nexus also. fine. So you choose whatever you want, it's your open choice, and click on next, and here it will ask you to choose the version on that particular device. Okay, if you have already downloaded, it will show you like this lollipop, and I have ready with KitKat, it will be like that. If you didn't install yet, just you will have an options like download option. Okay, so now I'm choosing it from here. So here I have 19 KitKat version of 4.4.2, 19th level. The RAM is of x86 4.4.2. Now click on next button. So here it is asking you that give your name, so what everything. So now just simply instead of taking Google Galaxy Nexus API 11, I'm just giving the name as Sanjana. Okay, and it will never allow you to take special characters. Okay, so just put capitals, I mean uppercase, lowercase is valid, and 0 to 9 is valid. So next, this is the form factor which I have taken previously, and even if you want to change, you have a provision to change from here also, and the same thing for version. So means what exactly the OS version on your device. You can check this status in your phone. Real devices, go to settings, and at the end of the settings you'll find about phone option. So just click that, you'll get all the information regarding your phone, what form factor you are using, what is the resolution, what is the build version and all. Okay,
Yeah.
so now, so startup size and orientation. So if you want to take whatever, that is, I'm not at all changing anything over here, just let it be like this, and click on finish button. So once you click on finish, it will take several seconds to finish up the process. Try to refresh here and wait for some time. It may get affected. Otherwise, if you are in hurry, just close this window and open it again. So come here, open it again. See now, Sanjana with resolution of 720 by 1280 XSDPI, API level 19, target is Android 4.4.2, x86 CPU, and which is gonna occupy 300 MB of the RAM on your disk. So this is what I have created. Okay, now I would like to run my AVD. So this is to launch the AVD, the option, and the second option like a pencil, which is allow you to edit. So if you want to edit something, you can edit here. And the third option again to delete, you can duplicate, and you can show on disk like this. The view details. If you want to know the details of your virtual device manager, whatever you have created, see what is the details. What are the details? Name is Sanjana, Intel Atom x86 chipset. It has been saved into C users naren.android avd. The name of the avd is sanjana.avd, and the target is of 4.4.2 API level 19. The skin is Galaxy Nexus, and the SD card is 100 MB, and snapshot no snapshot. Hardware LCD density is 320, and hardware D-pad no. Why? Because we don't have D-pads. Android is the world's first smartphone device buttonless. Okay, don't do we have any buttons on the screen? For iPhones, you will find a circle in the center of the bottom. So previously in our Android we used to have some curved rectangle, but now it has been removed. So we are totally buttonless mobiles, first buttonless mobiles in the world. Next, camera no, and if you can take a disk partition like internal memories of 200 MB default, it will given by the system, and hardware GPU is enabled. So runtime, network latency, these are all the general details. Okay, so skin dynamics, everything, if you want you can check it out. Hardware RAM is 1024, I mean 1 GB RAM on the disk. So these are all the things. If you want, you just go through it one by one, you'll get it. Okay, so now I would like to launch it. So if you want to launch, just click on this button, so it will be launched. It's starting the AVD, so it will take few minutes. Please do wait until and let's get open up. So here it will show you an indicator here inside the console part. Okay, so you just wait here until and unless HAX is working. HAX stands for hardware acceleration exchange manager. So simply hardware acceleration executor you can say. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's gonna take 1 GB of my system's RAM. Okay, if you actually your computer is having 6 GB RAM, if you take it as a 1 GB 1024 MB, then it will take your system RAM. See, HAX is working and emulator runs in fast virtual mode. So it's gonna be launched soon. It's not yet centralized. Yeah, it has been centralized. You're gonna feel the real device. Please do wait until and let's get startup completely. Yeah, it has been started. See, it's exactly like your real device. Okay.
Yeah.
Now actually I cannot move here and there. Why? Because it has outside of the window. So just type Alt space. Will give you an option like move. Just click on this. You can move it now wherever you want. Just I'm putting it over here. Yeah. So now I would like to run my application. Shall we run the application which what we have created in the previous class?
Yeah.
So here is our application, and in the toolbar you can see here run app. Okay, or else you can have a shortcut key like shift F10, but it's always a good practice to click here. Sometimes the shift will mean if you press it for a long time it will lead to something else, some other options. Just it's a good practice to click here with. So the toolbar option, see on the bottom of the screen you can see the progress here. So what is happening over here? So the Gradle is executing. So you have to wait until and unless this process has been finished. Once this process has been finished, it will ask us to launch an existing emulator. Problem with Android Studio, it will take long time. Why? Because out of my 4 GB RAM, so 1 GB has been taken by this AVD, and already 1 GB or plus is taken by Windows OS, the background process, everything. See, now it is indexing. So soon it's going to launch. See, now it is asking choose a running device. So emulator Sanjana is already on. Okay, here it is. So now what I am going to do is just click on OK button. It automatically so shows you the output. See, welcome Android development. Good luck.